Howdy y'all, my name is Preston. I'm coming at you with some more Stardew Valley. Let's look at the TV. Alright, weather is gonna rain all day tomorrow. Ooh. Very happy today, okay. Queen of sauce. Alright, really hoping we have enough money by the end of today in order to get... oh, yes, okay, cool. 1, 2. So here's the deal. Since it's gonna rain tomorrow, if I can go and get our watering can being upgraded today, then we don't have to worry about not being able to water our plants at all tomorrow. So we're gonna really think about that for sure. First things first, though, let's gather up everything and we'll chat for a little bit because I got some things to talk about. Where is my watering can? Hey, a golden potato, awesome. I think I need to hold on to that. We'll hold on to it for now, regardless. I do need to go and look at some of my Junimo bundles and be working on those for sure. Perfect timing that we now have these new strawberry seeds to plant. So yeah, really hoping that the, what do we have? We have about 20 things to sell. So as long as they each sell for at least 10, which I know they do, we should end up with, no. They need to sell for more than that, that's right. We'll see. Now, normally we would be doing some psych talk, right? And we kind of will be doing psych talk, but with a little bit of a twist. So, full disclosure, today is the day that I proposed my dissertation. And so it is now, what, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. at night. I'm recording it. It's very different than my normal work schedule. I usually get up and I do these recordings first thing in the morning because that's my most productive work time. I see you, Bubbles. And so... I didn't have the time to go and look at all of the questions, but also, you know, I'm just like, in my headspace is very full right now of stuff relating to my dissertation, so I'm not really in a place to be answering many questions about that kind of stuff today. Next time, we'll get back to it. You guys had a lot of really great questions, specifically about like dreams and nightmares and stuff. Super interesting, I'd like to discuss, but what we're going to be talking about today is, I think we'll just be talking about stuff not necessarily related to my research, but related to graduate school and the experience that I've been going through and whatnot, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what that's like, because I figure there are a lot of y'all that are actually interested in that and who may one day go on to being grad students yourselves. So yeah, I think that's what we'll talk about as far as our psych talk is concerned. What's with our journal right now? Initiation. Enter the Adventurers Guild. Okay. We could do that. I want to go see how much money we get from selling this stuff. Now, someone had asked, and this is a good question, and so it's something that I should really look into. Let's see, what do I have in here? Just really quickly. I want to know what of these things I could also sell if we need to. Because we've got enough copper bars. Like a lot of this stuff I could sell. We have 2 herrings. I could sell a herring. We don't need 2 herrings. Let's take all the fish, because I think a lot of these we don't need. Let's, what else can we maybe do? Oh, we have 10 potato seeds, that's great. I might sell these as well. We'll see. Okay, so, let's plant some seeds. We'll go to town, we'll sell some things, and we'll see where we're at. These strawberry seeds are going to be amazing once they get grown. We should be able to get a couple of harvests out of them before the season is over, so that's awesome. All right. Get as many of these suckers as we can. Cool, we don't even have to buy any more seeds. That's perfect. All right, let's put y'all away. Let's go see how much money we can get from Pierre today. So one thing I wanted to talk about today, because this is something, again, that I just experienced, and I think it's important to hear because I think a lot of times people, they judge themselves differently than they judge other people. And, you know, as they often say, we are our own harshest critics. So I want to talk about something that we call imposter bias. It's an interesting topic within psychology, but it essentially has to do with people feeling that they are imposters in the environments in which they exist in. That, like, you don't belong, right? Let me just quickly do this. All right, 40 for a dandelion. 320 per green bean? No. For the total. Shoot. All right, well, we'll sell them. Oh, by the way, the question that people were curious about that I was going to address is, I don't know if you do get experience by selling stuff to Pierre. That's a very good question. I do need to look into that because I keep selling things to Pierre thinking that that's going to be appropriate. and it may be entirely the wrong idea. Shoot. All right, so we're going to try and find as much stuff as we can to sell today, because I really would like to get that into the, what do you call it? Into the old, into Clint today, if we can. Oh, that'd be so perfect. Crab pot. Oh, I didn't bring the clam. Okay. What about... No halibut there. River fish. Is that a halibut? No, it's a catfish. Okay. Specialty fish? No. Ocean fish? No. Lake fish? No. Night fishing? No. Let's just double check these all again. No. Okay, so we're going to sell every one of these. I know that I could hold on to a chub for, I think, one of the future ones. So we'll see if we need to sell that too. But let's go and check Willie at the docks. And we'll also check the beach for any kind of forageables that we can. And we'll look around and try and get some everywhere because, I mean, my goodness. If we can get some, that's great. Hey, another, what are these, marigolds? Daffodils. I always mix them all up. It's crazy. I do need to be talking to people more. But I got goals, man. I got things to accomplish. I just want to talk to you. Hello, Penny. The weather's interesting today, don't you think? So interesting. And by that, I mean, it's just sunny. So it's not that interesting, actually. But yeah, so this idea of this imposter bias. So imposter bias it's sort of that feeling that you get when you're like, maybe I'm not actually doing things wrong. Maybe I'm not actually good at these things. It's that self-doubt that you get. And I experienced that like crazy yesterday when I was preparing for my dissertation. And, you know, it happens to all of us. We all at times will feel this kind of anxiety or fear about whether or not what we're doing is right, whether or not what we're doing is, you know, matches our skills, that we belong there. All right, what are we at? Okay, we're at 1,600. We need 400 more. If I can get 400 more bucks, I think we'll be able to do this. But I got to do it within the next 4.5 minutes. So, or yeah, 4.5 hours within this. But you know, all right. There's another forageable. I was feeling that a lot the last couple of days as I was preparing for my presentation. You know, the self-doubt kicks in, and you start to think like, oh man, maybe I'm not as good at this as I thought. Maybe I'm not as prepared as I thought. Maybe this isn't good work. And that's just something that happens to all of us. So we call that imposter bias, and it's very, very common amongst graduate students in particular, amongst people in college. Whenever you're in an environment that you don't necessarily feel, or that is so high pressure like that, you often will experience this imposter bias. And a lot of it, you know what, I have to sell the muscle to Willie, I think. And so for a lot of people, it is... It pops up, and it's really stressful. So anyway, I wanted to quickly discuss that just because I have a feeling there are probably a lot of you out there who have felt that from time to time. And there's no need to feel bad about that. And when you're experiencing that, you know, don't look at it as something of you being overly anxious or you know, having something wrong with you. It's normal. It's something that everybody experiences, even me. And I know for like a lot of you out there, you probably would be like, Price, why do you feel that way? All this kind of stuff, right? Because it's not something that other people see in you. It's something that you see in yourself. It's the only thing, you're the only person who judges yourself that way. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. Cool. Good to know. All right. What are we at? Oh, it's gonna be close. Shoot, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get all the way. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's run back to home. We're gonna grab a bunch of gems and things like that. I'm gonna sell them to Clint, and hopefully that'll be enough. Like, I'm willing to sell off all of our raw copper, all of our everything, just to get this in the kitty. Because getting it this early on is gonna help us so much in the future. So let's grab a whole bunch of random stuff from in here. All right, let's grab all you. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. Let's grab you and you. I can't take any of those, I don't think. What else could I possibly sell to him? Clay. I don't think he'll take stone. Geodes, maybe. If we have to. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, man, it's coming down to the wire. All right. We're going to see how well this works. So anyway, yeah, long story short, I was feeling pretty down on myself the past couple of days as I was preparing for my project. But it's how I feel every time I prepare for big projects like these. It's just those, you know, the nerves, the jitters that you get before anything like this. And so, yeah, in psychology, we call that imposter bias. What else did I want to discuss? I think there was something else related to my dissertation that I wanted to talk about. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head, and so it must not be that important. But overall, now I'm done. And man, oh, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside. Okay, cool. All right, let's shop. What can I sell you? You give me 50 for that. Give me 125 for all of those. Give me 80 for that, 180 for that. Boom. And yeah, we can easily find another topaz. Okay. Now, I hope I was right in how much this costs. Yeah, 2,000. Okay, I was like, what if I'm wrong? Oh, man. Okay, cool. So it's going to rain tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about that, which is great because it's going to take him 2 days to do that. So he will do that tomorrow, and then we'll be able to get it back the next day. So that's what we were trying to go for there. Cauliflower seeds, hells to the yizza. All right, let's read these on foraging. The local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. A good forager will clear out any weed stumps or stones from these areas. Yeah, we read that one before. There's a book missing here. Let's see. This is a book by Marnie. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors. Tips on farming. Use fertilizer to improve quality. Yes, we know all about that stuff. Okay. That's another thing that y'all brought up. You keep on saying how I never give my dog water, and it's purely aesthetic in the game. There's actually no need to give your dog water in this game. If you don't believe me, go look it up on the Stardew Valley wiki. There is no benefit to it. It's just a thing you can do. Ugh, I stepped in something gross earlier, and I just bought these shoes. Sorry, bro. That sucks. Hello. I hope your new farming life is panning out as you'd hoped. What? Is that... Why did you say that in the form of a question? So that's as far as I think psych talk that I wanted to discuss today. I'm trying to think of anything else. I swear there was another thing having to do with it that I wanted to discuss, but oh well. As far as in game, we are now gonna go, and I guess we don't have any extra slots for these cauliflowers, so we'll have to do that like tomorrow. I gotta make sure to plant them. How long do they take? 12 days. So they got to be planted the next couple of days. I can't plant them today, obviously, because we just got rid of our watering can. But I might need to put another row in here or something and fill out. Yeah, we can probably do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll squeeze the last 2 in like down here or something. So, yeah, that'll work. All right, let me get my axe out. And then tomorrow, while it's raining, I think we're just going to go deep into the mines for the whole day, because I think that'll be the best use of our time. So, oh, you know what? I want to try and get it from this other side so I don't lose so much. There we go. There we go. Get over here. Oh, you had to grow there, didn't you? Rude. All right. Can I pick this? Yeah. I don't want these guys to be growing so close to all my crops right now. And yeah, again, like I said before, I know that... Oh, shoot! Did I just bust a thing that was there? That sucks. All right, let's get down to cauliflower seed then. So yeah, just overall, I guess what the point that I wanted to come across from what I was talking about is don't get down on yourself too much, and just know that everybody experiences those kinds of self-conscious feelings, those questioning yourself and whatnot. It's not just you; it's literally everybody. Aw, here. Oh, don't have a watering can. Can't do it. Sorry. I'm trolling y'all. All right, let's start making some more copper, because if we get another... We don't even have to wait for a rainy day for the next one. We can just decide to do our axe or our pick on a coming up day. So that'll be cool. All right, let's just go ahead and mine a bunch of these things. So one thing we will see, if we level up in our farming skill overnight tonight, then I think that means that for sure Pierre's does give you experience, because we haven't... done anything else as far as farming is concerned that would give us experience, because it's always that selling of the items, I believe, that gives you the experience. So we'll see. All right, energy's low. We'll move on to the next day. Let's go ahead and put this in here as well. So yeah, my videos for the next couple days may be a little more on the scatterbrain side. Like I said, I'm kind of... hey, there we go. So you must still get experience, because I can't think of anything else that we did that would have counted as farming experience. So, all right, water and camp efficiency up, hope efficiency up. We can grab bee houses. Oh, yeah, it's beginning. It's beginning. Farmer's lunch and speed grow. Okay. Foraging is up. Ooh, tappers are good too. Nice. We're starting to get to that point where we need to like really start expanding the farm. Yeah, it's raining. All right, weather report. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay. Fortune teller, the spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And it's salmon berry season. All across countryside, bushes are teeming. Awesome. Salmon berries are great for energy. They're all over the place too. All right, let's put back nearly everything that we took out of here. Let's keep our hoe. Let's keep some sap. Let's grab some seeds. And let's quickly do all this stuff that I said we were going to do. Are these grown? No. Anything grown? No, looks like everything's empty. Okay, cool. What have we got in the mail? Hello, dear.
I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your spring crops will all die out. So plan ahead. Granny Evelyn.
Thank you, Granny Evelyn. I really appreciate that. All right. Let's do a little bit of this. I guess I don't necessarily need to worry so much about planting all the potato seeds. We can have a couple more days before that's going to be necessary. Let's make sure we get the fertilizer down. And definitely when we get down to day 24, if we haven't gotten all of our parsnips yet, I might clear the whole farm and just plant a ton of parsnips to be done by the end of the season, because I really want to make sure we get those gold star parsnips. All right, cool. So we got all of our cauliflowers planted. Like I said, that was the most important one to get down because of their time frame. Now let's get our pick. We got our sword. We got our hoe. I think that's all we should need moving into the mines. Let's go ahead and grab our coal and our copper. And let's just do a quick one of these. And then before we leave, I would like to look into what it costs to make some of those things. So a bee house, we're going to need iron and maple syrup, which we're going to get from tree tappers. Tappers, we're going to need copper and wood. Easy. So tappers are, I guess, going to be the next thing that we're going to want to be working towards. And we should start thinking about animals. So on our way to the mines, we're actually going to go by robins and see how much and what a silo costs. As we can start building up our hay resources now, then we can get chickens soon, and then start working through the different animals as well. Okay. I was hoping to come across some salmon berries, but maybe we got a couple of days before we actually start to find them. See these bushes here? You'll notice that as we move forward, they're going to start to have like little red berries on them, and we will get salmon berries from those. All right, it's 8:10 a.m. Are you open yet, Robin?
Are you open? Open sesame. Is Maru home? Can Maru come out and play?
9 a.m. Well, let's look around here and see if there are any more forageables. There might be some down in the lower right over here. Sometimes there are. No luck there. No luck there. No luck there. All right, it's fine, it's fine. I think the Adventurers Guild doesn't open up until like 1 a.m. or something like that, so we won't be able to go in there and complete that quest. But that's fine. All right, 9 a.m. Look how quickly the time flies. All right. What up, Robin? Okay, constructing farm buildings. So a coop's going to cost us 4,000 gold. We're not at the point where we can get that yet, but I think a silo is only going to cost us like 100. All right, 100 gold, 100 stone, 10 clay, copper bars. We can easily get that thing. So we just got to... honestly, we just have to make all of our copper, save ourselves 100 gold, and then just keep the stone that we get while we're down in the mines, and I think we'll end up fine. Salmon berries. All right. Yeah, sorry if my voice keeps going in and out. I talked for many, many hours today in my presentation, and so as a result, I'm having something to drink right now, just some juice, but I keep taking sips because my throat is just ravaged. All right, look, I'm literally stuck. Well, down and on to the next one. That was funny. I've never seen that happen before. Okay. Let's bust this sucker up. Yeah, I almost didn't record this episode today, but my dissertation went well. I came home, I took a nap, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's play some Stardew. I also played a little bit of Slime Rancher today just for fun because, oh my god, Slime Rancher. Such a good game. Ooh, coal. Nice. Coal's really great. Yes, I did, of course, see the exit down over there. Nice. Getting that much coal is awesome because it is actually kind of hard to come across coal in this. All right, let's bust this open. Heck, maybe we can get down 10 floors today. That'd be pretty awesome. Even just getting down 5, though, is going to be really useful. Oh, it's those little guys. Look out, look out. They'll mess you up. I see ya. I see ya. All right, give me my sword. Get wrecked, sir. Get wrecked. Little diglet. Hey, rude. Digglet dig, digglet dig. More of a Doug Trio fan myself. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. I think... I'm not sure if Jasmine has actually been... No, I think she is. I think she's been playing Pokemon. Lots of people have been talking about Pokemon on Twitter and whatnot, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to play that. I want to play that. I want to play friggin' Final Fantasy. That game is supposed to be amazing from what everybody's saying, and I've been a huge Final Fantasy fan my whole life. And so for people to finally be excited about Final Fantasy again is just... That excites me to know that, like... Because for so many years, I liked a lot of the ones that a lot of people don't like. I liked 13, I liked 12, but I know there are a lot of people out there who didn't like those games, and so now that 15 is basically universally praised, I'm like, good, Final Fantasy is finally back in the good graces of most people. All right, we're leaving. I'm not going to deal with all those jerks. I know there were probably some more minerals and things that we could have gotten, but that's fine, because the deeper we go, we're just going to find more minerals, so it's no biggie. All right, we've already got another ladder down. You know what? Let's keep this train going. We're at level 15. Let's aim for 20. Oh, I should kill you, I should kill you, I should kill you. Let me wreck you, please. Get wrecked. All right, cool. If you kill them while they're little, it's a lot easier. That guy would have turned into one of those flying jerks, and I just did not want to deal with that. Oh, there's a bunch of them, though. Oh, no. Wrong thing. I must have my stuff in the wrong order right now. Because I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Oh, come on, do it. Hit it. Oh, it sucks. He made his little carapace. Went into his cocoon. I will wreck you, sir. All right. Come on. Bring it on. All right, I gotta fix that. Hold on. I keep switching to the hoe when I want to switch to the pick, and it must be because I usually have it this way. There we go. Yeah, 2. I keep pressing 2, and I'm like, swing! And it's like, nope, that's a hoe, sir. All right, let's eat a little bit. Let's eat the salmon berry. Delicious. What's that give us? Yeah, not bad. We'll eat the regular leek. Delicious. Cool. And we'll try... I'll probably sell the gold star leek. I don't think I need it for any of the Junimo bundles off the top of my head. And it's probably worth a good, I don't know, 80? Something like that. It's probably worth a good amount. All right. Let's just get on through here. Nothing, huh? Find me a ladder. Here. Cool boy, there we go. Bust these up. Ah, the music. I love it when the music kicks in because it rarely does. But it's such good music. Oh man. You guys, this game is so good. All these games that I've been playing lately, Be Happy, this, Slime Rancher, just so nice, relaxing. Very flow games. We talked about flow many a times in the past. I really just get into the zone while playing them and just like clicking things, making things, doing things. It's just, so relaxing. Exactly the kind of game I need after a very stressful week. Oh man, you guys have no idea. Oh, so let's talk grad school. Let's just talk grad school for a bit. I've been in grad school now for, gosh, let's see. Probably 7 years, something like that. It's been a while. And yeah, 6 or 7 years. And it's taken me this long to get to this point. So that's a total of like 10 years I've been in college. Think about that for a second. I finished my regular degree a little bit early, so I got my bachelor's degree in like 3.5 years. Just because I took summer courses. I was one of those nerds. And by saying one of those nerds, I mean you should take summer courses. It'll make your life a lot easier. Ooh, look at all these. Yeah, we're getting all them. And then I took a year off between my bachelor's and starting graduate school, just working. I had a job at the time, and I just, kept working there. And so then after that year, I was like, all right, let's try this grad school thing. I always had considered it. I'd always wanted to do it. School is always something that I enjoy. And so I was like, yeah, sure, let's try it. And I'm glad I did. It's been an amazing experience, and I've grown a lot by going through it. And just for those of you who are considering that as something you may do in the future, or maybe you're not even considering it because maybe you're too young to really be even thinking beyond college at the moment, but do know that, as the world continues to change and grow, it's becoming more and more common for people to need to go into more and more education in order to kind of keep up. But I will tell you this, as stressful and as difficult as it may be at times, it's also it's made me grow so much as a person that I wouldn't change it for the world. And that's me saying, knowing full well that there's the entire possibility that I end up one day doing Stumpt full time and not even really using my degree in the way in which it was supposed to be used. But I'm okay with that because no matter what, I will have grown as a person. I'm just trying to think if there are any tips that I would give people who are considering going to grad school. I think talk to people that have done it before. Make friends with your fellow grad students. There are many programs throughout the country where I've heard that people are very competitive and negative towards one another. In some fields, and from what I understand, in some of the sciences, the hard sciences, the physical sciences, sometimes fellow grad students will steal your work. They will sabotage your work because of the heavy competitive nature of staying in those programs, because of a lot of the issues that people deal with. So this is not me trying to make it sound like those other sciences and whatnot are bad. That's not all what I'm trying to say is. What I'm trying to say is if you make it your goal from the beginning to try and be friendly and kind towards people and cultivate an environment of positivity, you can really set not only yourself up for success, but everyone else that you are going to school with as well. And so I've had a really wonderful experience at grad school because I've made so many friends and I have such a supportive network that, I wouldn't change that for the world. I can't imagine what it would be like if I didn't have that network that I have. What do we got? A new sword! Awesome. So yeah, I guess what I would say is if you're considering going into grad school, if you're considering, even if you're considering going into a bachelor's program, if you're considering going anywhere, make friends, talk to people, get to know people. Because I think that you'll find that they can be an amazing resource for you whenever you have questions, whenever you have concerns, whenever you have issues, whenever you're homesick. Any of the things that can happen to you while you're at college can be made so much easier if you have friends at college. So reach out to other people because they're all in the same boat that you're in. Especially if you're in graduate school, every one of those people are coming from a similar situation as you because they all picked the very same specific tiny little field to go into research. Because it's not like I'm just getting my degree in psychology. I'm getting it in developmental psychology with a specific focus on social network analysis. All right, it's a very, very unique, small group of people that study that. And so as a result, we share a lot of the same values, beliefs, and interests. We're excited about the same areas. And so just keep that in mind. And, this honestly, it works for everything, not just for grad school, but for all school. Are those seeds planted? I can't even tell. It's so dark. But yeah, I think that's going to be where we're going to end this episode. We've gotten our 30 minutes in. We've gotten our 2 days in, and it's about time to head in for the night. But I guess I'll just leave it with, do what you need to do. Give yourself all of the potential or all of the best opportunities you can, and you know, go for it, I guess is the last thing I'll say, is just friggin' go for it. If you have something that you want to do, maybe you're kind of questioning yourself, maybe you're feeling down on yourself, maybe you're not sure if you belong, you're not sure if you should do that imposter bias that we talked about at the beginning, just don't be. Just be brave. Go for it. You have my permission to be brave. All right, what do we got? We got some combat and we got some mining upgrades. All right, y'all. Well, with all that, thank you all for watching. If you like your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.